Welcome, let me introduce myself, tell you where I hail from. I hail from Minneapolis, but I'm not a pilgrim. Y'all remember that rhyme right there by On Truth? That was my jam back in the day. Oh man. That album right there, the Big Picture album, man. That Big Picture album holds a special place in my heart. I'm gonna start this off with a little testimony of like how I found Christian rap. This is out of nowhere, but I think this is important. I had really knew nothing about Christian rap. I knew nothing about cross movement. I heard of this dude named Genuine or New Wine or something like that, but I never really heard of Christian rap. So I don't know how I got into it, but I started off, and this is like I didn't get into cross movement, right? When cross movement was hot. I didn't get into cross movement was hot. The reason why I didn't get into cross movement because, like I said, I grew up church, but I grew up old school church, where the music that I listened to was like gospel, Shirley Caesar, all the old classics, you know what I mean? So I never really got a chance to listen to, not like even like Kurt Franklin was pushing it. The way I grew up, like listening to Kurt Franklin, that was pushing it. They were like, baby, you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out church, listen to Kurt. But so I never really had a chance to listen to much, I guess you would say, gospel rap or secular music until I got grown and I was in college and I was like, when I left college, I was raised in the church, but I didn't find my faith until I went to college. And the reason why I didn't find my faith until I went to college is because I didn't get a chance to, everything was like kind of like you go to church. It was a monotony of you go to church every Sunday, every Wednesday Bible study, Thursday choir practice, Friday the youth program. We did every day. Saturday was ushers, the usher meeting and all that, and practicing usher and all that. And then Sunday was church. So the only day I had off was on Mondays. That's the only day we didn't go to church, was on Mondays. So I kind of like, I'm gonna say, my mom put the religion, the faith of Jesus in my life heavy. But I still rejected it because when I went to college, I tried to become that wild kid and everything, but then also seeking, because there was a natural love for what I've known, and that's Christ. But I was like, how do I know this is it? How do I know this is Jesus is the real? And that's when I started searching other things and other religions, and it really didn't, a lot of other stuff didn't make sense, and Jesus what made sense for me. And I was, in sense, hooked on Jesus, then I had to find my own path. And that's when I found, I found Lecrae on that song where he was talking about on I think it was his first album, Pray for My Friend, and then at the end, the friend was really him. That's when I found that album. Then I did a deep dive into Lecrae, and then I did a deep dive into the 116 Click and everything. And then I found, just found all these other rap artists and everything. But then I found Truth. The Open Book, that's like the Open Book, the Big Picture. Those two albums right there, man. And I love all his stuff, But those two albums right there was there. That was there for me. Trip Lee first album, I can't think of the name right now. What was Trip Lee first? Let me pull it up because this thing gonna kill me. But those three, it was about 4 albums that I would listen to back to back. I got into a routine, and that was the only music I listened to was those 4 albums. It was The Truth Open Book and The Truth Big Picture. Right, those 2 was it. Then it was Lecrae. I'm looking it up right now. I kind of got into a lot of Lecrae music, but it was his. I don't know if it was his first album. I'm not gonna say it was his first album. Rebel, that Rebel album 2008. That Rebel album 2008, and then Trip Lee's first album. Get your eyes off me, get them off me, get them off me. Oh my goodness, like them boys, that was my Jones, man. Between Two Worlds, no, 2020, 22 Vision. Between Two Worlds came out next, and I didn't like it, but then The Good Life came out. Oh my goodness. The Good Life album was, that was everything, bro. I'm geeking out with Christian music, bro. Cause look, man, listen, bro. Yeah, listen, go listen to these 5 albums, man. Open Book, The Big Picture, Rebel by Lecrae, and then go listen to 2020 and Good Life by Trip Lee. Man, the amount of ministry in those 5 albums, and today they still will work. They still will talk to you, man. That's how amazing and deep these 5 album was.